Why is it that some salespeople struggle to close deals while others seem to effortlessly sell anything? Is it because they have a better product, a better price, more experience? No. The real difference, the thing that separates the great from the average, is this: great salespeople don't sell products, they sell feelings. If you think about it, have you ever bought something not because it was the best, but because how it made you feel? Maybe you've paid extra for a luxury brand because of how it made you feel in that moment. Maybe you've stayed loyal to a doctor or a barber not because they were the best, but because you felt comfortable and safe with them. The truth is, people may forget what you say, but they will never forget how you make them feel. My name is Adnan, and I've spent nearly 25 years of my life mastering how to sell. Currently, I'm the highest volume producing rep in one of the most respected and largest home improvement companies in the country. And in this video, I'm going to prove to you why top salespeople focus on selling emotions, not just products, and how you can do the same to close more deals, build stronger relationships, and absolutely crush your sales goals. So let's dive in. Most salespeople think their job is to sell a product. They memorize the features, specs, pricing, and think that if they just explain things well enough, people will buy. But here's the reality. Customers don't make logical buying decisions. They make emotional ones. If you're only selling the product, you're making the same mistake as average salespeople. But if you sell the way top 1% sell, you understand what really matters is how you make the customer feel. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Point number one is the doctor effect. People trust those who make them feel safe. Now, you might think this industry has nothing to do with sales, but believe me, I've given advice to many doctors on how to explain things better, how to be more empathetic. When you go to a doctor, how do you decide you trust them? Is it because you've analyzed their medical credentials, checked their patients' success rates? Probably not, right? You trust a doctor because how they make you feel. If a doctor looks you in the eye, listens to your concerns, and reassures you with confidence, you will walk out feeling safe, taken care of, and willing to follow their advice. But if a doctor rushes you through your appointment, dismisses your concerns, or makes you feel like a number, you won't trust them, no matter how skilled they are. You can see the sales parable. This is exactly how customers make buying decisions. They don't always buy from the person with the best product. They buy from the person who makes them feel heard, valued, and understood. The best salespeople make customers feel like they're in good hands. Like choosing them is the safest and smartest decision you could make. Point number two is luxury brands sell status, not products. Why do people spend $25,000 on a Rolex when a $50 watch tells time just as well? Why do people pay 5 times more for designer clothes when you could get something close for a fraction of the price? It's not about the product. It's about the feeling. People buy luxury brands because of how they make them feel. Important, successful, admired. A man doesn't buy a Rolex because he needs to know the time. He buys it because when he wears it, he feels powerful. The sales parallel is pretty obvious here. Whether you're selling cars, software, real estate, or insurance, you need to ask yourself, what emotion does my customer want to feel? If you can tap into that and make them feel that way, price objections are gone. Competitors become irrelevant because you're not just selling a product, You're selling an identity, a lifestyle, a feeling. Point number 3 is the Disney experience. Selling magic, not a theme park. Now let's look at Disney. If you've ever been to Disney World, you know it's not the fastest roller coasters or the most extreme rides. If all people wanted was the thrills, they could go to Six Flags for a much cheaper price. So why do people spend thousands to take their families to Disney? Because Disney doesn't sell roller coasters. They sell magic. When parents take their kids to Disney, they're not just buying a theme park experience. They're buying a memory, a feeling, a moment they can cherish forever. Disney understands that their real product isn't the rides. It's the emotion people leave with. If you notice the sales parallel here, if you sell based on facts and features, you're competing with every other salesperson in the industry. But if you create an experience, if you tap into people's emotions, you become irreplaceable. The best salespeople don't sell products. They create an emotional journey that makes buying feel like a no-brainer. Point number 4, why people buy from friends. The power of connection. Have you ever noticed how people will go out of their way to buy from someone they like? Maybe you've paid a little extra to buy from a friend's business instead of a stranger. Or maybe you've stuck with a barber, realtor, or a mechanic, not because they were the absolute best, but because they made you feel valued, comfortable, and connected. That's because people don't just buy products, they buy relationships. If you can make a customer feel like they know you, trust you, and enjoy being around you, they will choose you over the competition every single time. Even if someone has a slightly better offer, it won't matter because your customer isn't making a purchase. They're choosing who they want to do business with. Final takeaway. So here's the bottom line. If you want to be an average salesperson, keep selling products. But if you want to be great, start selling feelings. A doctor sells reassurance. Luxury brands sell status. And Disney sells magic. The best salespeople sell an experience. People will forget what you say, but they will never forget how you make them feel. So next time you're in a sales conversation, ask yourself, am I just selling a product or am I creating an emotion that makes this buying decision effortless? Because when you master the art of selling feelings, you don't have to chase customers. They chase you. If this video helped you see sales in a new way, drop a comment below. What's the biggest emotional trigger you focus on in your sales? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.